Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I'm exhausted, man. It's currently 3:57 a.m. or 3:58 a.m. in the morning time. Gotta work at 5, so we're trying this again where I have to get up early morning and see if I can get a morning routine down again. Hopefully we could get around like 3,000 steps this morning. I figured that I won't try to go to the gym just because it takes like 15 minutes to get there. And if I could just get some type of activity in the morning time, I should be good. So like I would rather save time walking on my walking pad or doing my row machine in the morning time versus taking that 15 minutes away from me where I'm driving, 15 minutes gone, right? And I could have did some type of work. That's why I want a home gym where I could just have stuff here so I'm not killing time. On some days, I don't mind going to the gym. Like, I actually like it. But some days, like today, if I gotta go to work early, it's just better, it's just more efficient to have a home gym here at the crib. Penny is guarding me right now. We got some anime on in the background, watching Kaiju number 8. I don't know if you guys ever watched that. I know a lot of people on my channel is anime fans. You definitely gotta watch Kaiju number 8. It's a very good show. I read the manga already, so I know what's gonna happen. But it's just nice to see everything animated. This morning, my knee is feeling kind of weird. I don't know. I haven't walked a lot of steps this week. I think we only got like 34,000 steps or something like that. It says Dan beat me. So definitely gotta get back on track with that. With the steps. That's what we're doing now. But my knee's been feeling weird, man. It's just, I don't know. It feels like I hyperextended it. Kind of. But I don't know. Maybe I gotta put some ice on it or something. Hopefully we can get 10,000 or 3,000. Because I know when I walk like at 2 miles per hour, I typically get around 3,000 steps for every 30 minutes. Roughly around there. That's the average. Yo, did I tell you guys a couple of days ago I tried jogging? That was kind of weird. Kind of felt different trying to jog. I was just jogging. I didn't jog on this. I jogged on the treadmill at the gym. And yeah, it's definitely different. So I'm gonna keep trying that. How I feel, but that's probably how I messed up my knee. To be honest with you, just jogging. Big men can't jog, man. I mean they can, but be aware. It should be like a warning sign. If you try to jog, you may potentially break your kneecap. So, but nah, man, yo, I was so mad yesterday that I lost 1 week that I literally got up last night before I went to bed. So I cut the vlog so short yesterday, and I literally meal prepped all my meals for today. Like, I'm back on my fat loss dieting now. Guys, I have 300 grams of protein prepped and ready to go for today. Like, I was so mad. I lost. I literally meal prepped all my meals. I didn't even record it. I was just so dialed in. I called my nephew. I didn't go to bed until like 11, to be honest with you. So we only got like 4 hours of sleep. But I'm pretty sure my macros are insane right now. Like, the meals that I made last night, if I go to MacroFactor, show you guys real quick. if I copy day to today, so all the meals I made is 1,601 calories, 300 grams of protein, 34 grams of fat, and 17 grams of carbs. I went crazy. I went to the store last night and I bought 99.1 ground turkey. Never had 99.1 ground turkey before, but I was so mad. I was like, yo, I need the leanest meat so I get the most protein. And that's what I did. I used one package of that. I used around 16 ounces of chicken breast. And then I also put egg whites into my ground turkey. And literally all that got it to 300 grams of protein. Just from freaking natural foods, whole foods. So that's interesting. I also bought some Greek yogurt to see, if that's going to work out for me as well. Like if I need something sweet. So we'll see. The only thing is, there's a lot of protein, but it's probably going to be dry for the most part. So I'm going to use a low calorie, like sauce, or make my own sauce. And that's the other reason why I bought my Greek yogurt, is I can make like some type of sauce base with the gochujang that I got and a sriracha sauce. I don't know, maybe just like try something like together with that, but we'll see. But yo, your boy's locked in now. I can't afford to lose another week. And I know Dan is sleeping right now because it's like 19 hours difference from New Zealand to New York. And guys, I'm actually facing a human being. Some people ask me about Dan, like, who is Dan and who are you facing versus AI? So Dan is another content creator. I mark his channel on my vlogs when we do the challenge, but he is a person that uses AI to help him with his dieting. He has AI, which he names Arthur, to run his dieting lifestyle for him. So, Arthur runs his whole life. And everyone thinks he's AI because his voice sounds like an AI bot, which is really crazy. I never understood that until a couple of my friends was like, you facing an actual robot? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm facing Dan. He uses Arthur. And then I realized Dan sounds like an actual AI robot, which is crazy. So I thought that was hilarious. But no, guys, I'll definitely mark you guys the channel so you guys can see the updates on his channel as well about the challenge. So going forward, we're just going to be doing weight and steps, which is fine. We were going to add in some food, who had the best food for the week. But I think we're just going to do that personally. And then my subs, people in my Discord group, they've been putting in their step count every single day. And I got to figure out a best way to track that, because we will have a prize at the end, like up to $50 prize. We'll be doing a raffle ticket. And I'll be picking out a name, and then I'll be sending you guys something for whoever was the most consistent, because like, I don't think you can measure steps, because a lot of people could walk more steps in a day than most. Some people might be skinnier, some people might be bigger. So we'll talk about just consistency, who posts, and have a channel in my Discord where we just post our step count update every single day. So all right, we're getting these steps, guys. 407. Let's see how many steps I can get. So up the speed a little bit so I can make sure we're hitting. Yeah, we're about to lock back in. See, this is what I needed. I needed a loss. I needed to feel defeat so your boy can get back out of this little funk I've been in, man. I've been talking to my nephew, man. Like, it's just like I haven't been wanting to do anything at all, man. And I don't know why. I get like this. I think it's just like when you hit like a certain goal or accomplishment, you know what I'm saying? And then like all that weight's lifted off. It's like, I feel like I gotta like I gotta put it towards like, if I'm using the example, I got to put it towards like you make it to the Super Bowl and then like you win and you just, it's the off season. You're just ready to take a break. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it might not be that dramatic, but in my head, it's kind of that dramatic. When you win the Super Bowl, you finally won. You won the accomplishment. You became the MVP of the Super Bowl. And what do you want to do? You just want to party and chill, right? Take a rest. Your body needs a rest from winning. But then if you think like Kobe Bryant, Mamba, I won. No days off. Let's do it again. So I need to get back into my Kobe Bryant mindset and just get back on track. And that's what we're doing now. We took an L. Kobe Bryant would be upset though. He'll be like, yo, D, you took an L, bro. We don't lose, baby. So, yeah, that's where we're at. And also, I've been having a lot of stuff in my mind as well. Just like other things. Making like a video about it. It'll probably drop before this vlog, but that's a thing that's very, I don't want to say personal, but I think a lot of men don't talk about it. And I think I can talk about it because it's a medical issue. And as you guys know, I always like to talk about all my medical issues with you guys. If it's related to health, I feel like I should talk about it because a lot of men don't talk about their health. Like, it's just not just weight loss, but just health in general. You know, like the mental side of everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like it's very important for men to talk about just mental stuff, you know, like depression, everything like that, because like we all go through stuff as men. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, I was brought up to never really had a father figure in my life until like I got into sports. But we were never really taught to like talk about our emotions and stuff like that and talk about our mental mindset and how we're doing and, you know. But since like I was always raised by my mother and then like, I don't know, for some reason I always gravitated more towards like women, like, because I never had like a father figure in my life until like I got into like sports in high school. Because my dad wasn't around, but my dad was like around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never hated my dad growing up. It's just my mom took care of me, and then we moved out of state. So like, I was always like a mama's boy. And yeah, we had a rough when we were kids, man. Yo, when at least I was a kid, because I was the youngest, and me and my mom, we moved to St. Louis, Missouri. I'll never forget this. I think we had a Lincoln? It was like a 1986 Lincoln. We drove that thing all the way down to St. Louis, Missouri, because my other brother at the time was living down in St. Louis, Missouri. And I was born in Rochester, and we wanted to move because like we were living in some bad area. We were living in a bad area. It was bad, and we just wanted a new location. So we moved down there, and yeah, it was just me and my mom. And we kind of like just moved all around St. Louis or Missouri. I lived out in the boonies, bro. I'm talking about the boonies. I lived in this area called St. Clair, Missouri. One of the craziest places I ever lived in my life. Like, you want to talk about country? That's country. Imagine, like, this the only black person in the city or in the town of like 500 people. Crazy stuff. But nah, yeah, it was just me and my mom, and never really had a male figure until my mom passed. And then my other brother that lived in New York, he had to come back and pick me up because my mom got sick. And then we moved then he brought us back up to New York. And then after my mom passed, I moved in with my brother. And that's how me and my nephew are so close, because we lived together when we were kids. And we went to high school, middle school, and stuff like that. And I know it's weird, but my nephew is older than me. I figure that one out. It's just figure that one out. Don't know how to explain that to you. He's older than me by like a couple months. So, but when I got to middle school, I was in sports when I was with my mom, but like it really clicked in when I got a father figure when I lived with my brother, because he became more of a father figure / like brother, but he had become like more of a dad. And then my coaches, because the school I went to was like very big into sports, especially wrestling. So that's where like I got like my manlyhood, being into me with the discipline and the respect and all that stuff. So that's kind of like where more men lifestyle and learning from men like happened when I moved with my brother and I was in sports, because like that was all my life when I was growing up. Sports, I was in football, I was wrestling, and I wrestled year round on top of football. So there was actually one year where I didn't play football and I just wrestled all year. Like I was big into wrestling, guys. I was pretty good too. But yeah. So yeah, when like in that time period, we never really talked about our feelings. We just did the thing, was disciplined, and just learned about integrity, learned about respect, you know what I'm saying, all of that stuff. So it was nice. But the only thing is we just never really talked about our emotions and about health and all that stuff. Even like my brother, he was a diabetic. We never really talked about diabetes or anything like that. Especially as a black man, I always saw my brother like take his medicine, because he's been a diabetic his whole life. You know what I'm saying? And like as kids, we never really understood that because we never had diabetes at that time. But the doctors always told us when we went to the doctors that, yo, here's a potential because it runs in the family. And sure enough, we get older, you get diabetes and it runs in the family. So, and it's pretty funny because me and my nephew both got diabetes. Well, we had it, but we don't got it now because we went working out a lot more and keeping off. So, not to say that it won't come back if I go back to my old ways. So I gotta keep that in mind. That even though I'm not diabetic and my A1C is normal, I gotta keep grinding. Gotta make sure it doesn't come back. So, and that's another thing too. Looking back, I'm like, yo, I've been so lazy. But when I started thinking about these things, about these mental things and where I've come and where I was, I just gotta keep pushing myself to work, Just keep pushing and not get complacent, because I got a goal in mind. I gotta really lock in. I want to become the healthiest version of myself. Not just to look good, but just to feel good and be there. And there have been a lot of stuff in my mind that we'll be talking about. It's about manlyhood and, all this other stuff. But like, I don't want to talk about it right now because I want to just make a designated video for that, which will probably drop before this video. So if you've already seen it, good. But if not, I don't know yet. We'll see. I've explained a little bit about my problems, issues that I've had, and I do deal with depression. And a lot of people are like, yo, D, how you deal with depression? Why are you depressed? Yo, I've been through some stuff in my life, man. I'm still going through some stuff. But I just gotta stay strong and just keep working, keep grinding. And this health stuff and this weight loss journey, my channel, keeps me focused on going forward, not stopping, and just focusing on the next step, the next goal. And right now the goal is to beat Dan. in this competition, walking and losing weight. So we're focusing on that for now. Then we'll figure out what our next goal is. But let me shut up. I've been talking way too much. Let me get these steps done. We're almost there. Let me see how many steps I got so far. We're at 2,000. I'm gonna try to get 3,000 real quick, and then we can get off to work. All right, guys, we got 3,000 steps. 3,000 steps in 30 minutes. It's really not that bad, so we're good there. All right, now I gotta get ready for work because I gotta go. Unfortunately, freaking work, man. I got a hectic week too for work, so it's gonna be pretty hard. All right, your boy is going to got all my protein ready, like I told you guys yesterday, or on the treadmill. Got some chicken up in there with some peppers and mushrooms, and then we just got ground turkey, a little bit of egg whites and eggs inside of it, and we're going to take that to work. So gotta divide everything into 4s and see how much each meal is calories wise. But all right, I'm gonna pack this up. Oh, also got a gallon water, like a gallon jug, so we're gonna try that and drink that all day. I might put some Mios in it. I'm going to keep my diet clean, but I still think I need some type of flavor. Yeah, definitely flavor. So we're going to add a little bit of Mios and maybe a lemon to it as well. Yo, it's literally 8 p.m. right now, and I got to work at freaking, 5 p.m.? I told you guys I went in at 5 a.m. and I got out at 5 p.m., man. Yo, the freaking work sucked today, man. Honestly, it sucked. It sucked the living life out of me. Eating today went well. We crushed the meals that we made. Yeah, I gotta say, man, cooking like your foods, like whole foods and stuff like that, just like nothing but chicken and just ground turkey, it ain't bad. It literally keeps you full, man. And just knowing that you're eating clean, it just, I don't know, it just works. Something just works about it. But currently here at the gym right now, even though it's late, I still want to get something in. Today's supposed to be my rest day, but I got a competition and I gotta put in some work, man. But yo, dude, I don't know how people do it, man. I don't know how people work 12-hour days every single day and try to get in the gym. But nah, man, I'm feeling good though. Like my energy levels were good. I had one multivitamin today. I had my fish oil. I never taken fish oil before. Never, ever. I don't know. Just something about it is just disgusting. But I don't know. We'll see. But overall, I've been great. I drank a gallon of water. We took the gallon of water, and I've had like 2 bottles of this. Yo, I don't know. For some reason, I could drink more bottled water if I have a gallon, like just like a big old gallon. I had some Mios in it, but still, you could just drink a lot and not think about it. I like warm water instead of like cold water. I feel I can drink a lot of more warm water than cold water because it's not cold and it's not like freezing your insides, right? But oh man, dude, I thought I was gonna get out at 1 because I typically get out at 1 p.m. and I had a lot of stuff to do, but nope. Had to hurry up and do my stuff, and now we here, man. Here at the gym. Hopefully get some type of workout in. I want to start lifting 5 days a week instead of like 4, and maybe do like the 5th day as like maybe full body. Maybe. I feel like I'm capable of doing that. You know what I'm saying? Where I can come to the gym 5 days a week and just get some type of lift in, depending on my body. It can't be Sunday though, because Sunday, there's no way. Because if I do arms on Sunday, my body's killing me
on Monday. Like, I'm just too sore. But if I do it Saturday, which is today's Saturday, I think I can get a good arm workout in, or like a leg workout in, and then call it a day. I say legs like I want to do legs, but I don't want to do legs. But I can definitely recover because Tuesday is my leg day. So if I incorporated a 5th day working out, I think we should be fine. I don't know. I just like lifting weights. So it's something to think about. We'll see how we are today. I'm not going to have enough time to like really do a lot because it's 8 o'clock and my bedtime is way past my bedtime because I'm trying to get up early morning at like 3. So if I go to bed at like 10, that's 11, 12, 1, 2, that'd be like 5 hours. See, every time I try to set a routine, a morning routine, this always happens. Always happens. Something comes up where it just knocks me. So like, it's just like, when I have these days, what do? For my morning workout routiners, like if you have a longer day than expected, like how do you bounce back and get back up the same in the morning time, doing the same thing? Like for me, I can get to the gym at like 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. and be completely fine, work out to like 10 or like 11 and then go to sleep and get back up. Like just because I think it's just built inside, but like when the day goes longer, like 5 o'clock, I'm past 5 o'clock because something came up. I don't know. It's hard. It's definitely hard. This is like my 4th time trying to get a morning routine, and it's been epic fail after epic fail. But I'm not giving up. I'm going to try my best to... Hey, man, freaking loud motorcycle. I'm going to try my best to stay focused and keep doing this morning routine and getting as many steps. Oh, steps. We are at 7,638 steps right now. I didn't get a lot of steps because like we got up this morning at 3,000, and then I wasn't able to walk a lot at work just because I was on the desk all day. So anyway, we here building habits for the 5th day routine. Don't matter how much I do here, I still came and said I did it, right?
Work. I love the bike. Bike is good, man. Watching this show about this girl. She was on a boat. She got like lost or something. I don't know. There's a lot of like conspiracy theories about it. She either fell off the boat or got abducted or something. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. That's why I love the bike, because I can just watch whatever show I want. Call it a day. Get my heart rate up to like 120-ish. Get that zone 2 cardio. All good. Just as long as my body's not hurting, I'm happy. I'm gonna do this for like an hour and then see what type of workout I can do. Oh, it's about Amy something. What's it called? Amy Bradley is missing. Episode 1, vanished. I typically don't like documentaries unless like they're crime. I mean, this one's crime, but I watch it with my wife all the time. We watch The Life Network, where it's a bunch of like just crappy acting, but the storytelling is just really good. I don't know, it's one of my favorite things to do with my wife. I'm gonna try to get in the gym with my wife. She hates coming to the gym with me though, because I'd be here too long. But I think we should try to do it at least like maybe once a week. Let's spend some quality time with each other. She went to the gym this morning while I was working. So I think, do you guys like work out with your significant other? Is that a thing? I feel like, I don't know. I would want to do it all the time, but then I wouldn't. Just because I like to go to the gym by myself. I don't really like to go with a lot of people. Besides, like, say if my nephew, like, we have a good time, but I still rather do my own thing. So I can go at like my own pace. I don't know. Do you guys like doing the gym by yourself, or would you prefer to go with your significant other, a friend, or like friends? I don't know if I could do a group of like 5 people. I feel like that would be way too much. Way too many people. It's just like you're working out every like 7 minutes, maybe 8, because you're waiting for the workout machines. But I feel like the vibe would be like really nice. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Sometimes I like rowdy gyms, but then sometimes I don't. It just depends on if I'm in the mood or not. That's why like I want to try different gyms, but there's not like a lot of gyms in my area. And I found this one to be the most chill one. Got it, baby. Got that hour in. Let's go. Let's go. Just gonna do some like arm workout stuff, just because, you know. Let's work out that arm stuff. You know what I'm saying? 2, right there. Right there. I feel like Saturday should just be my day to do whatever I want in the gym and just call it good, you know? And I also feel like I have to lift weights since like I'm eating so much protein. I think today we almost got like 300 grams of protein. I don't think you should progressive overload with flies, right? Because these muscles are so small. I mean, like, I've never seen someone do 45-pound flies before, like, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the goal, though. Freaking just get in here, lift weights, and get into the mojo, baby. Working all day, every night, because your boy gotta get fit. Now I'll probably do one more set of these, and then we'll move on to something else. Cause I think I got like 30 more minutes before we get out of here. So I want to try to get some type of workout in. I want to try to do 2 hours of cardio, if that be like 10,000 steps, an hour bike, or 20,000 steps, no hour bike, and just lift. I think that's good for me. But like I said, if I'm not getting my sleep, I can't really do that. What do you guys be listening to in the gym with your music, man? Yo, you guys be listening to like some Kelly Clarkson, some Taylor Swift, some Run DMC. Right now I'm listening to The Weeknd because I went to his concert and I love The Weeknd. And I want to go to another concert because the concert was fire. Oh my God, that burned so bad. I did a set before I recorded just because I wanted to try it out. But yo, I had to take my shirt off, my hoodie off, bro. I'm getting hot. Well, I couldn't like get the full movement in my arms. I can't wait to like get to a point in like my weight loss journey where I can take my shirt off and I look absolutely like somewhat shredded without all the like fat or like the loose skin. So, and like I always see people like flexing in the mirror. I can't do that. I mean, like, I've been doing it in the room by myself, but I don't know. There's something about flexing in front of other people. I feel kind of weird. I always see people use this machine right here. Like, what is this? Some type of fly machine? Everyone in the gym always uses this one. But I've always like scared to use it. You gotta go wider, please. Yeah. I think that's how you do it. I don't know. Oh, gut check. Okay. Do you have to like widen your arms, or like do you come like this and like squeeze? Or do you like lock out your arms and you come out like this? I'm not too sure. I gotta think you just come like this, right? And just work the chest. trying to get the feel of this machine. You know when there's no one in the gym and you just want to try different stuff? That's kind of like what I'm doing right now, is trying different stuff. I tried this machine one time, but like there was just way too many people looking, and I was just like, yeah, nah. Like I feel a burn somewhere in my arms, but like not in my chest. Well, kind of in my chest. All right, gym is done, baby. I think I'm the only one. No, almost the only one here. Hold on. Last time I left, I freaking forgot my phone, and my phone is the key to get in to the gym. But we did it, guys. Freaking another day down. Well, extra day. Technically, it should be an extra day, but we didn't really work out too well the other few days that we needed to work out. I need to go to bed so I can get like some decent amount of sleep. Maybe, I'm not even gonna lie, guys, maybe like 4 hours, man. I don't know what to do in these situations where I get out of work early or late and I have to get my workout done. I want to get work in, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not tired, but I know that I'm probably going to be tired tomorrow. So it just sucks. But guys, that's it for the boy, for your boy, for the D-man, for the D's and the D's and the B's and the D's. You already know what I'm saying. Guys, although this was a crap day, we still put in work, put in effort, had great meals, ate good. I'm about to eat my final meal when I go home. I know it's late, but I gotta get that protein in. Yeah, that's another thing we could talk about too, is should I just have like protein shakes instead of eating all these foods, because I have 4 meals and I have nothing but chicken at home that I have to eat, and then it's a bunch of chicken, and that's gonna put me at like 300 grams of protein, but around like 1,800 calories, which is maddening. That's it, guys. That's all I got, man. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, because I post every single day, and I want you guys to hang out with me every single day, because we're building a tribe here, man. A tribe of people that are trying to work towards the goal of getting healthy. Peace out.